The capital breeding and racing colony of Gerard and Bas Verkerk is regarded worldwide as the Valhalla of pigeon sport. This is confirmed once again with the performances in their own loft, the national references in other lofts and the performances in the OLR with their pigeons. Gerard and Bas had another great season with the old pigeons. Splendid results were made every week with high prize percentages. Even after a forced break of 5 weeks due to bird flu, the pigeons picked up again and continued where they left off, shining in the middle distance and one-day long-distance races. The National Ace Pigeon youngsters in the lofts of Verkerk. You will find a summary of a number of national titles that were won with the youngsters, and you will also see an overview of the performances in 2022. The new generation of aces is represented by new Olympic Solange, NL 16-152-60-26, and her daughter Nikki, NL 19-166-64-33. The father of Nikki is Solo Star, a son of Bulldozer Cross Olympic Solange. We have also been seeing for years that the Verkerk pigeons allow to be crossbred from quite easily. This was shown this year once again by the Flying Dutchman with the first National S2 Verzon 11,257 pigeons, and Bullseye with the second, behind Nikki, NPO Brive 2,687 pigeons, and the fourth National S2 Chateau Roux against 7,962 pigeons. Flying Dutchman, NL 2149-6607, is bred from the excellent performing cock, Fabio of Brothers Leidman coupled to Hot Shot, mother Flying Wonder and daughter of Bulldozer Cross Eye Catcher. Bullseye, NL 2149-6601, is bred from the NPO winner of Le Van Jen and Joe Kamen coupled to Expectation, mother of Solange's Playboy and daughter Bulldozer Cross Olympic Solange. It all started almost 40 years ago with the purchase of pigeons belonging to 3 celebrities from those days, the De Witt brothers from Koudekerk aan den Rijn, Jan Uwerkerk from Lekkerkerk, and the Vrooman brothers from Verkerk. The De Witt brothers dispose of an exquisite line of Jansen and Clack pigeons. Jan Uwerkerk had a powerful line of 46 of Verbard offspring, and the Vrooman brothers formed their line out of a few Limburg top lofts, amongst others the Vischer brothers loft. Important main pigeons for both father and son Verkerk were De Rijmsdaffer of the De Witt brothers, De Midvankampion of Jan Uwerkerk and De Gouden Kweekdoof of the Vrooman brothers. If you were to look up the last 6 or 7 generations of the present-day top pigeons' pedigree, you would find the names of these 3 main pigeons many times. Years later there is still blood of the De Witt brothers, Jan Uwerkerk and the Vrooman brothers running through the veins of the colony. Of course, Gerard and Bas are also looking for reinforcements for their loft, and good cross-breeding material. When purchasing new material, it is not important that the line suites with the own base pigeons, but merely the top pigeons that perform at the time are taken into consideration. Their young are being bought, and usually put in the breeding loft first to cross-breed them with the old line. Due to their racing method, to which we will come back later, the offspring has to show good results within 2 years, otherwise it's the end of the line for them. Once in a while, newly purchased pigeons are being raced immediately. As in 2007 they get going with 4 of Jan Uwerkerk's yearlings, direct descendants of his top pigeons the 83 and the 84. The breeding couples are being paired off to another partner every round. Sometimes there is unconscious family breeding, but the main point is to pair off good to good. I believe this colony's great strength is the superior quality of their breeding loft. Every top flyer is mostly brought to the breeding loft by the age of 3. The experience here is that good flying pigeons are often good breeders as well. Bas' opinion, they have proven their intelligence by returning home quickly and have the strength to cope with our demanding flying system 2 years in a row. Not one single national top pigeon or Olympiad pigeon is sold. Top pigeons are being pampered here until they're dead. Over 20 old pigeons, that are no longer capable of breeding or laying eggs, are put in the elderly loft. Every day these elderly, as Bas calls them, are being pampered by Father Gerard. This is a shining example of how these champions treat their animals with respect. Nutrition and medical support. Gerard and Bas are asked about this the most. What do you give them? And then they're not referring to the food, but to medication and nutritional supplements, for the majority of fanciers still believes that success comes from a jar. A common fallacy. In the first place, it's all about good pigeons. Bas and Gerard's pigeons get 4 kinds of mixtures, the whole year through: Bears, Merriman, Versolaga and Verslilaga Plus. If necessary, the feed is completed with zooantigens and purification. They also get supplements of seed treats, Tovo, P40 and peanuts. The hens are given the same food as the cocks, provided that they are fed on feel. The cocks get a full bowl of feed in their nest box. The leftovers are taken away every night after 9. Medically, Vet Henk de Weerd keeps a finger on the pulse. In winter, the pigeons are being treated against paratyphoid and vaccinated against paramyxo and smallpox. They get a treatment against yellow fever when sitting on the nest. During this season, they are treated once every 4 weeks against yellow fever. For the treatment, BS is alternated with Bulgamex. The pigeons are only treated against swollen head syndrome or other diseases after consulting Henk de Weerd in Breda. In 2006, Dr. Brokamp from Boppard gave the pigeons, besides from Forte, Vitabitraviparma on a probiotic basis. Taking care of such a huge colony as the one of father and son Verkerk is no picnic. Especially for Bas, it has become a full-time job. As long as the results are good, Gerard and Bas keep their motivation. However, even these toppers have to do with doubts and disappointments every once in a while, especially when a team of young pigeons you've worked for an entire year gets lost in a race. Moreover, they experience the pressure of having to perform. All eyes are focused on them and not everyone wishes them success. Though, they occasionally do realize they are privileged as top breeders. I admire fanciers who often perform badly, have to cope with ill pigeons, lose a lot of youngsters, etc. You have to be a true fancier to keep on going, says Bas. National Ace Pigeons 2022 in other lofts. It has been known for years that the Verkerk pigeon also flourishes in other lofts. In addition to the many top performances in the various races, there are also a number of National Ace Pigeons in which the Verkerk blood flows abundantly. Lastly but certainly not least are the one-loft races. Gerard and Bas do not participate in this themselves, but others do very well in this OLR with Verkerk pigeons. Second final race RPRA OLR UK, Michael Moody. Third Ace Pigeon Algarve Great Derby, last 3 races. First, second, and 42nd, Stefan Gobel. Third final Derby Zagreb OLR, Idricamp family. And third final OLR Mexico, Jamie Martinez. Thank you for watching. Until next time.